afternoon, Mayor Matt Miller.
Good afternoon, Joe Lyons.
Hey, I got to tell you, I was driving in on 42 at 250 there, where you got the Christmas trees up by the A. Beautiful, and I even got a message, people saying it just caught them off guard that night,
Yes.
and it made them think of Christmas. And they said thanks.
You know what? We have received so much positive feedback about those green and red trees that we've installed at the entries into our city. Of course, what you're referring to is actually at US 42 and East Main Street, but here very soon there should be more of them appearing out on the southwest side of the city on US 42 as traffic's coming in from the Mansfield area. But I have to tell you, we have got more positive comments about those simple little trees than just about anything we've done. So I'm glad that people are enjoying them.
And that leads me right into Candy Cane Trail and the Guinness Book of World Records. Everybody's saying, you got to get more information on this. So tell me what's going on.
I appreciate you asking. This is very exciting. So most folks watching probably are familiar with Candy Cane Trail. Candy Cane Trail is a new project that the city was a part of putting into place last year at Freer Field. We worked with our friends at the Ashland County Park District, and our generous friends from Grandpa's Cheese Barn, Dick and Rhonda Pourball, actually provided the funding to install for the first time ever a lighted path along the Freer Field property. It was a huge hit. People attended it over and over and over again throughout the season. In fact, I often run into people that say every night we would walk around that loop just because it was so peaceful and so beautiful. Well, at the end of the Christmas season, when it was all being taken down, we talked with the Pourballs about how we might improve it this year. And we all kind of joked with each other, why don't we try to set the world record for the largest display? In fact, Scott Trumpauer, the gentleman who actually makes and installs all those structures along the trail, he said that had always been a goal of his. Well, with the help of Amanda Furman in the mayor's office, we actually finally tracked down the folks at Guinness World Records. And now, after nearly tripling the size of Candy Cane Trail, it's about a 3/4 mile trail now. It did have 200 plus trees. Now it'll have over 700 plus trees and a number of new displays. We believe that we will be able to set the world record for the largest display of illuminated sculptures/structures in one location. We'll find out on Sunday, December 1st at 5:30 p.m. That's when we'll plug in those lights for the first time, and we will have the grand opening of the 2024 version of Candy Cane Trail. Now, the exciting part is, this year we will have on hand an official adjudicator from the Guinness Book of World Records. The Guinness World Records team will be there. They will do the official count, and if all goes as planned, Ashland, Ohio will set the world record for one of the largest displays of illuminated structures in the world. Now, if anyone wants to attend, we want you there. And we have a lot of little effects planned that I think you will have fun at our celebration. There's a lot of treats. We also have a choir that's coming and a few surprises. But I think it would be a great way for all of us to kick off the Christmas season right here in our very own community. As you've said, we truly try to put Ashland on the map, the world map, as we set a world record.
I mean, it's just so exciting. Next question is the Christmas parade.
Oh,
Everybody
yes.
wants to know about the Christmas
Yes.
parade and the fireworks.
So Candy Cane Trail's kickoff is December 1st at 5:30. But the following Saturday, December 7th, we will have our wonderful downtown Christmas parade, the official lighting of our city Christmas tree, and those fabulous downtown fireworks over City Hall. Now that is scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. That's when the parade will begin, and then immediately when the parade concludes, we will then gather down at the corner of Claremont and Main and once again light up our official city Christmas tree and fill the sky with fireworks. Let me tell you, Joe, this is the biggest event downtown each year. And in fact, it's crazy. We were looking at some of the numbers from how many people attended 2 years ago versus last year, and it is staggering, the growth of that event. So if the weather cooperates, we hope you'll join us for the Christmas tree lighting.
Now, will it be broadcast like it did last year?
Absolutely. That's a great question. In fact, it'll probably be even better this year. My understanding is that not only will it be broadcast live on the internet, but it will also be broadcast live on Armstrong Cable, I believe Channel 2. By the time the day rolls around, we'll have more details for you. But yes, you will be able to watch the simulcast from just about anywhere in the world.
Speaking of the Christmas tree, right out your window there, they have a boom.
Yes.
And it's getting
Well,
lit
this
up
has
as
been a
we
big
speak.
week. This is, of course, the week before Thanksgiving. And I have to tell you the truth. For the entire time that I've been the mayor, we've always tried to postpone putting out our Christmas decorations until after the Thanksgiving holiday. Well, the challenge is we now have so many wonderful Christmas tree decorations that the city crews have to start before Thanksgiving in order to get them all up and in place for the downtown Christmas celebrations. So the Christmas tree is going up today. I know they were potting the live Christmas trees in the flower pots downtown. I know they've already wound the light poles with lights and garland and put up the red bows. And very soon, our toy soldiers will be placed in their spot as you enter downtown off Union Street. So it's an exciting time here in the city.
Can you say it's starting to look a lot
It is
like Christmas?
definitely beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I got this message yesterday, and they wanted me to ask you. They said they heard that a ice skating rink was going up downtown somewhere. Is there anything to that?
You know what? At this point, we are not planning to install an ice skating rink this year. This is something that we have explored with donors and we've talked about, but at this point, we just have not done so. I will say that the Christmas Village will be back this year. That, of course, is the little village that's located in the county parking lot just next to Corner Park. That's where Santa's house is and the mailbox for the North Pole where young people can drop their letters in to Santa. And also, I think there's an elf workshop and Mrs. Claus has a workshop there. That will all be coming back this year. It will have some new changes. I think there's going to be a fun train this year. So all of that should be in place here very soon.
I want to jump right to the Pump House District.
Yes.
Everybody wants to know, is there an update for this?
You know what? We are working on that pump house project very diligently. And in fact, last week we received word from the governor's office that the city of Ashland will receive about 800, I need to clarify that, $830,000 to put toward any remediation that has to take place there on that site so that the new apartments that are part of the Pump House District can be constructed. I just talked with the president of the development group that is doing that project last week, and he said, Mayor, I just want to tell you it is full speed ahead. As soon as the calendar page turns to next year, we're hoping that that is the year we get to break ground. But there's a lot of things happening. I say that often on your videos, Joe. There's a lot of things that are happening that people just don't see because it's not building a building yet. It's not moving dirt yet, but it's getting all the electrical and the utilities and everything in place so that it can move forward. Also, to follow up to that, I would like to add that I've talked to the developer who is planning to renovate the pump house office building into a hotel. That's still moving forward as well. They're finalizing their design plans. We've had some changes with some of the electric that's fed into that building. And so the projects are moving forward, just not on the time frame we originally thought.
One last question. They want to know about the post office.
Oh, great question.
What's going on there? Where
Great
the old
question.
Gas station was.
Well, first of all, doesn't it look so much better? We finally got the old gas station removed, and not only that, we've got a hold of the property behind it and removed that deteriorating house that sat there for so many years. In fact, some said the house looked worse than the gas station. Well, now all of that has been removed. The city has put gravel down in that location, and for the time being, we have told the post office employees that they are welcome to park there. I think most people that are from Ashland know that parking can be a real challenge at our post office these days. And so we have told the employees at the post office that in the time being, they can use that for their employee overflow parking. That way, hopefully it frees up a few spots for us customers who are visiting the post office on a daily basis. Now, long term, what happens to that property, that remains to be seen. Like I say, our priority was to clean up the blight. We did that, and now we'll hold on to that property until there is a future use. And that use could be a paved parking lot for the post office, or if a retailer or a restaurant were to come along and want to be on that prominent corner, because that's a very busy corner there of West Liberty and Claremont, we would certainly entertain the thought of working with them to bring a new business here to town. So in the time being, hopefully it relieves the parking situation at the post office.
Well, I'm excited about this weekend.
Yes.
This is going to be awesome.
Well, I think people, if you're watching and you have thought about, well, do I want to go out there or not? It will be a wonderful community Christmas gathering on December 1st. And let's face it, this will be another opportunity for Ashland to truly make history. You could even say world history, because if all goes as planned and those lights come on when we plug them in, we should be able to claim the title of the world headquarters of the largest display of illuminated structures / sculptures on the globe.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe Lyons.